All right. Front. Where's the other front? Here it is. Did you get understitched? Not yet. So nobody's been understitched. And okay. So I'm understitching my waist facing parts here
Yes.
at the hem.
This is one of our projects. Where are you?
Looks so pretty.
You say you're
And-
understanding the waist under the.
Yeah. And so when you're, where are we? Center front. There we go. This goes like this. This is my, let me put it on. Okay. Those ladies came in the other day and I put it on in front of them and they were like,
What is that?
so I think when I put this pattern into the computer, I'll like make some rights and lefts so that future wonderful students like you guys have maybe a little less to confuse with all of this. And I'm just gonna go on, it seems like everybody's taken off about the same amount of seam allowance to account for this guy. But since this was a bigger seam, you know, like, this might need a little, you know, if you're off a little down here, you'll be like me and just take a bigger seam if you need to. I edge stitched there, I top stitched over here. I need to go find my stopper and like re-put it up here because I went off, but thanks to Alicia, we found my slider. So another reason to just have the right size zipper from the get-go, huh? When I turned all this right here, it was hard to sew. You know, I did my right sides together, doing across 1/4 of an inch at this. And so, you know, I sewed what I could, and then I just turned it all up. And when I did my top stitch, I caught this little bit that really wasn't stitched. You could get it by hand too if you needed to, but don't sweat if the stopper thing is kind of in the way there. You can still get it to go. All right, so what we're getting is then we're gonna, you know, we'll zip and we'll do this, and this is gonna come over here, and this is gonna go like this. And where's my collar? It's not turned out or something. We can pop the collar and yeah, it's coming together, isn't it? Yeah.
I bet they were so confused yesterday.
You don't like to pop the collar thing? Yeah.
It makes me think of like the guy off of Grease.
Yeah, greasers.
Mhm. I was a child of the 70s, you must remember. So, and we can go on and understitch all of these waist facings because the way it all gets sewn together at the sides, that's not in the way. So let me zoom across here and then we will close this baby up. And you know, you understitch just as far as you can. You don't cause yourself any great stresses trying to get into corners that just don't need to be gotten into. Now, what do we do for our other? Maybe I'll lay it down here on the table so Alicia might have to get up so she gonna go right sides together with all of this. Armhole facings. All right, so that's like my front facing, yes, we're coming around on my front armhole and my back facing around my back armhole, just like that. So I'll do this and then I'll send it around so you can see. And yeah, there's all kinds of junk kind of in there. Don't worry about it, just make sure you're getting the right side to the right side and the left side to the left side. Because if you've ever done a sleeveless thing before, there's usually some kind of like, what do I do, where do I, how do I make this hole close?
A lot of the sewing patterns just do the turn under and turn under again.
Yeah.
And I found that it frays really bad in the armpit.
Well, yeah, it's not good.
Are you doing it on a quarter inch?
Oh, yes, 1/4 inch. Okay, we're coming around here. Am I still stitching? I am. Coming up to my shoulder.
We're almost there. Smith is on the
Front.
Should have bought my tripod today. I specifically bought this little movable gorilla paw kind of thing for my phone so that I could cape you.
Oh, wow.
It's like next time I can just set that up to video record. Oops. But I forgot everything.
Okay. Let's see how I did.
You're disturbing the glass.
Okay, so there it is. It's like through the shoulder, this little tunnel that I've got right here is my two shoulders, actually. And I'll do the same thing on the other side.